Back, True Seeker. It was just brought to my attention that The Simpsons put out a cartoon last year, October 16th, 2016, titled Treehouse of Horror. Want to thank this subscriber right here, Ajax92. He said in this cartoon, there's an Ivanka 2028 pin as part of the storyline. And I just went and looked up the cartoon. I said, wow, this is true. So I said, how old is Ivanka going to be for the election in 2028? And I actually looked it up. It's the first Tuesday of every November that we vote. In 2028, that'll be Tuesday, November 7th. So ways away. I just connected something else just on the fly, which I'll show you in a second. But look at this. From her birthday, October 30th, 81, to that election, she would be 47 years old and 9 days. That would be her age. And we just talked about this. This is the big number with Trump and the presidency and the history of the presidency. In the cartoon from March 19th, 2000, where Donald Trump is the president on The Simpsons, Bart to the future, he's followed by Lisa Simpson, the first female president. Lisa Simpson and Ivanka Trump, perfect matches in all four base ciphers in gematria. 47, reduction gematria, the most important. Lisa and Ivanka both 47. Again, the word president 47, White House 47, government 47, authority 47. Trump alone is 47. The night of his rigged selection, he was in the 47-story Midtown Hilton Hotel. Again, Barack Obama became president at 47. Bill Clinton became president at age 46, 211 days before his 47th birthday. 211 is the 47th prime number, and it's also relevant to Trump. The Apprentice, 211. You know, Donald Trump, The Apprentice, 211, the 47th prime. 47, always important. Bush missed the pattern, but he was put in for a different reason in connection to September 11th, which we've covered. He had numbers that were for that ritual. But 47, always relevant around the White House. They probably really do have plans to make Ivanka the president at the end of the 2028 election, and all by this code. The Simpsons nails so many things because it is revealing the truth about how we're living in a scripted reality. So now here's the piece I just connected with the date of the election. Follow the math up here. 11 plus 7 plus 20 plus 28. That's 66. That election's going to be on a date with 66 numerology. This episode, Treehouse of Horror XXVII, sums to 317, which is the 66th prime. We see these numbers get paired together all throughout history in all sorts of ways. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers equals 317. Tom Petty dead at age 66. Not coincidentally, murder by numbers. Again, this whole code is Kabbalah. It's used to do all sorts of things. Kill people, rig sports games, rigs elections, create propaganda in the news. The point is, understand the numbers and how they're used together. Anyway, 317, the 66th prime, where this one goes with Ivanka, is woman equals 66. Do we have to wait until 2028 to see the first female president? And will it be Ivanka? Possibly. Possibly. I have no doubt, though, according to the way this world works, that they have plans right now at this moment, and going back to this cartoon and even before, that they really do plan to put Ivanka in there as the president. But I got news for these New World Order tyrants. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're not even going to have a fucking federal government by 2028 because people are going to know what's up and we're tearing this shit down. It's been going on way too long. This fake democracy, this fake democratic republic. There's nothing democratic about it. It's just a republic. It's just a military dictatorship with puppets selling us out. Have you seen Ivanka on TV lately? Selling the bullshit. You know, talking all about corporations and giving more money to corporations and how that's going to help everybody out. What don't you Republicans learn from? You know, the entire time the Republicans have been preaching this message, all we've seen is more people slip into poverty, the middle class get crushed, an elite ruling class that have all the wealth and power. You know, they've been telling you this same bullshit narrative. Just give all the money to the corporations and everybody will get taken care of. The whole time they've been preaching that, you know, conditions have turned shitty for almost everyone. But this Treehouse of Horrors, all sorts of things interesting in the title. Besides the 31766 thing, remember 137 special too. Special number to Kabbalah. In Hebrew, Kabbalah equals 137. That's this practice of coding numbers and letters and dates. Washington, D.C. equals 137. Just show you this. Using the alphabetic order. Washington, D.C., 137. In D.C., there's the statue of Albert Pike. And Albert Pike, Scottish Rite Freemason, only Confederate war general with a statue in his honor in D.C., his statue, he's holding the book Morals and Dogma. They call that the Masonic Bible. The Masons have their own Bible, but they say Morals and Dogma, the most important text in Masonry. In that book, he says Masonry owes all thanks to Kabbalah. Morals and Dogma 137, it's the 33rd prime. And with regards to Kabbalah, which is based in the first 5 books of the Bible, the Torah begins with Genesis. Genesis means in the beginning. 137. 137 is the 33rd prime. Genesis 33. You see, these are special numbers. Masonry 33. Secrecy 33. Order 33. Federal 33. It's a secret society 33. You know, this number comes from us. 33 vertebrae in the back. People 33. Person 33. You know, the people 33. You see how this goes? Goes back to the Kundalini belief about how spiritual ascension comes up to 33 vertebrae. Kundalini 58, like Freemasonry, like secret society, like Solomon's temple. See how nice it all is? Like Ivanka, like how her father was the winner of the 58th presidential election who announced from the 58-story Trump Tower. But all these words, 137, Washington, D.C., government, authority, all 137, using our base ciphers. 115 matters because Donald Trump took office with the 115th Congress. Freemasons, the plural, 115. Masonic, 115. Look at what happens if you write out 58. Donald Trump won the 58th presidential election, took office with the 115th Congress. He hired the 58-year-old Steve Ray for Inauguration Day. See how this all goes? See how tight it all is? Ivanka 58, 115 in the episode about her. 277 is also the 59th prime number. Freemasonry sums to 59 in Hebrew and in English. Isn't that interesting? So, this is how it is. This is how it's all scripted. It's how it's always been since the beginning. You know? And we've always been mocked too. Mocked in all sorts of ways, even in cartoons. As for Matt Groening and all of his, you know, prophetic cartoons, notice his name. We just talked about this in the last video. His name sums to 106. I should have mentioned that prophecy, we call that the number of prophecy, 106. Prophecy from the authority, 106. You see? Cartoon right from your authority. That's why it has so much predictive programming. But we'll leave it there. They got plans to put Ivanka in as the president in 2028, no doubt about it. We're not going to let it happen though, truth seeker. Putting the kibosh on it. The word's got to get out. Do me a favor. All of you who think you have another favorite truth channel, share these videos with them, share this playlist with them, and tell them to help spread the word. You know, if you don't see anybody helping spread this word, you see all these shield channels, they mention all the other shield channel names and spread their work and say, ooh, look at this important thing this person found. This is so exciting. And then it's nothing. I mean, it's just some bullshit to make your mind wander. Not going to help you with anything. You ever see any of these shield channels be like, hey, check out Zachary K. Hubbard's work. He's exposed the sports championship again. You know, he exposed an election again. He exposed this again. He called the right false flag date again. You know, you can just tell that the rest of the truth community is all shills because they're not spreading this work. They continue to talk about nonsense. CERN, All the other bullshit they talk about that doesn't matter. The rest of the truth community, completely irrelevant. I've been the only relevant channel on YouTube since I got here. All the people who've taken on this work and made their own channels, they're the only thing relevant happening as well. The rest of the truth community, just 86 it, unsubscribe. They're not spreading this. They're not doing anything. Nothing. Period. Can't emphasize it enough. There's nothing else to talk about. This is the code. This is how they operate. This is what the whole world needs to know about. You're trying to expose the New World Order and you're not teaching gematria. Well, you're not doing any exposing. You're just blabbing on like a call for an uprising. Blabbing on like Dabu 7. Dabu 7 tells his people to go put on a snorkel and swim in Lake Orville to find the gold. Yeah, it makes these videos. Fucking retard. You know, if Dabu 7 thought there was gold in Lake Orville, don't you think he'd be there snorkeling himself? These guys are just wasting your time, making you all look like idiots. I'm dropping the knowledge that can make you look like a genius. Then again, you live in a society of retards and rejects who don't appreciate genius, but that doesn't matter. We need enough people building up the genius who can. Then we'll make a difference. You know? So I'll link these blog posts. I'll link the playlist below. The word has to get out, truth seeker. Ivanka selling that Ronald Reagan trickle down, give all the money to the corporations and everyone will be so happy, like her father's doing, like the Republicans always do. Republican policies. They tell you it's going to make the world great as the world goes to shit. You know? And understand the Democrats aren't even a party. They might as well not even be there, you know? So, we'll leave it there until next time.